In the first moments of a meeting, our mind goes into overdrive. As well as processing and storing faces, it registers countless signals. But one signal, more than any other, affects the first impression we have of someone: the smile. It makes us feel they mean us no harm. But in fact, your mind doesn't always know whether or not a smile is genuine. That is, unless you know what to look for. This is actress Jacqueline Haig, and according to the world's leading facial expressions expert, she has one of the best fake smiles in the business. But with our help, you'll be able to tell when even she is faking it.
I think that kind of smells more.
Jacqueline appears to enjoy buying flowers.
Hi, how are you?
And she seems happy to have met a friend. But a trained eye could spot that one of these smiles is in fact a fake. And that's because they're controlled by different parts of Jacqueline's brain. A fake smile involves a direct signal from one area of her brain to another. The part that plans what Jacqueline's going to do sends a signal directly to the part that controls her physical movement. This moves the muscles around her mouth and makes her smile. But no matter how hard she tries, there are parts of her face that this type of signal cannot reach. A genuine smile involves a different type of signal, one that takes a more complicated route. When her senses are stimulated by a genuinely pleasurable experience, this signal passes through the part of the brain that processes emotion. Here, it's boosted, so that when it arrives at the area controlling Jacqueline's facial muscles, it not only moves her mouth, it also moves the muscles around her eyes. They crease up and her eyebrow dips ever so slightly. Signs that show that of Jacqueline's two smiles, the one at the flower stall was the real thing. And however pleased she seemed to see her friend, she was in fact acting. So, mind. Mind reading is the ability to know, or at least to make an informed guess, what someone else is thinking. It's one of the most amazing skills the human mind possesses. And what's more, you do it with no apparent effort. Take this woman. In an instant, you can guess what she's thinking. And what's more, by also reading the mind of the person next to her, you can work out why she's feeling this way. What about a third person watching this scene? He clearly finds it funny that this man fancies someone who doesn't fancy him. While they've been reading each other's minds, you've been reading theirs. And what was happening in our heads to make it possible is astonishing. The mirror neurons fire, helping us to understand what someone else is feeling. Then, many other parts of the brain are triggered. Areas which allow us to recognize facial expressions. Areas which let us draw on memories and past experience. And then the part which puts all this information together and decides what it all means. Many different areas of the brain work together to achieve all this, and it happens in an instant.